pour être sûr. Je pense qu'on peut partir là. C'est trop bizarre.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Non, ça a l'air d'aller. Détacher. Comment on peut se détacher? Seringue, photo. Est-ce qu'on observe? Vas-y, on observe d'abord. On prend.
God, I don't remember anything. Oh shit, that's me. He took that shot last night.
C'est quoi ça?
Of course. And right in front of me.
J'imagine qu'on peut pas.
Help! Somebody help me!
On peut se détacher.
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
Seringue, photo.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Est-ce qu'il y avait un outil qui nous permettait de remonter se concentrer sur la photo?
I promised I would never go back in time like this
Ah,
again.
d'accord.
But this is the only way.
Touche a été.
Oh, that's great.
Ok.
Oh, Max.
C'est juste pour se souvenir ou on va remonter dans le temps? Je sais pas.
This angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure.
Ils sont carrément cinglés dans cette académie. Hein.
Christ, look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there. Stay still.
Oui, il est carrément fou ce mec. Il est carrément malade ce mec.
Oh, Max, you fucked up my shot. But please don't worry. We have all the time in the
Je sais
world.
pas si c'est si on remonte dans le temps qu'on va pouvoir changer quelque chose.
You were special the second I saw your first
Donc,
selfie. Yes.
on peut rien faire, c'est juste pour se souvenir.
But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle.
Avec un peu de chance, ça va aller un peu mieux. Voilà.
Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way.
Il est carrément fou ce
Maybe
mec.
a new dose will calm you
Oh,
down.
no. No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my number one rule. Always take the shot.
Ça va être compliqué de se sortir de là. J'espère que vraiment les FPS s'en prennent pas trop cher là. Non, ça a l'air d'aller. Ok, ça a l'air d'aller. Est-ce que c'est mon PC qui commence à vieillir déjà? J'espère pas.
Oh, Jesus.
Ok, en fait, on peut rien faire. On se souvient juste
So sick.
de ce qui s'est passé, ok. On peut rien faire de plus. Maintenant, il faut trouver un moyen. Photo. Appareil. Là, c'est quoi ça? Le chariot?
Okay. I broke those files when I kicked the
Ok.
trolley.
Dossier.
Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this
Ah.
photo. I could try this one.
D'accord. On essaie de grappiller des
Might
photos
work.
pour essayer de s'en sortir avec le
Please
temps.
work.
C'est moi qui fais la mise au point ou ça se fait tout seul? Ah non, ok, c'est moi quand même. Ok. C'est comme ça qu'on va s'en sortir. Normalement.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to
Il est
white
atteint du
to gray
ciboulot ce mec.
and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models, my subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you
Moi, il
right
a dit
now.
au contraire.
And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Vous avez tué Chloé. C'est la même chose.
You killed Chloe.
Peut-être que si on se le met un peu dans la
You
poche comme
murdered
ça,
my
il y aura,
best
il y aura
friend.
She
peut-être
had a
plus de
loaded
chances de
weapon.
s'en sortir.
This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Artists don't drive teenagers to suicide for any bullshit muse. You trained Nathan to drug Kate, to take photos of her. That's why she's dead.
Which makes me sad, Max. I will miss her. Kate had such a strong spirit, it was very satisfying to break it down.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me. It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most administrators, a closet drunk. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
Le cerveau de Nathan, il est aussi malade que vous. Peut-être qu'en fait c'est lui le vrai méchant et que... Le cerveau de Nathan, il est aussi malade que vous. Est-ce qu'on dit que Nathan, en gros, tout ce qu'il a fait depuis le début, c'était en gros pas vraiment lui qui l'a fait, mais qu'on s'est servi de lui? Il est aussi malade que vous.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated, like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Pourquoi Rachel?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Pour vous, vous connaissez. Vous connaissez. De toute façon, Frank, il est mort, il peut pas être plus dans la sauce que ça. Elle a posé pour vous. On sait très bien que non, qu'ils l'ont juste drogué, donc vas-y, on tente ça.
Did you know she also had a connection with Frank?
Let's be honest. She was doing the classic bad boy thing. She was over Frank before it began. He just didn't know, anyway. Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried.
Huh?
After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with
C'est lui le
amateurs.
vrai méchant.
You are an amateur.
Genre le vrai et le seul.
Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here by your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard, so I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Du coup, on reste dans cette réalité-là? Ah, mais on est au même endroit en fait. C'est quoi ça?
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way
Les photos dans le journal.
Oh, now this one. This
Ah,
is
mais il est là.
purity personified.
Est-ce qu'on a toujours le pied libéré? On peut pas voir. Je crois pas.
Max, I wish you could see yourself now.
Comment on peut atteindre le journal? Au-dessus, y a rien. Est-ce qu'il faut juste
This one is out of focus, but that's my
I have
fault.
all those photos in my diary.
Ouais.
This could be a way out.
Remonter le temps là, ça va servir à rien.
God, I wish you had been around back in my day.
que je peux ne serait-ce que rewind? Ok, je peux rewind.
Okay.
Wait! Please,
On rewind et on lui
Mr.
demande.
Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need
va
to
lui
go
demander
over
le truc.
these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind.
Donne-nous, file-nous le journal, mon
I think
frère.
our session was a career high for me.
Et là, il va falloir prendre une photo de mon journal. Qu'est-ce que vous allez faire dans tous les cas, on peut rewind. Est-ce qu'on soutire des infos avant de lui demander le journal? Laissez-moi partir, c'est sûr que ça marchera pas.
What? What are you going to do to me?
I'm going to make you live forever in my photographs. That's all that will be left of Maxine Caulfield. They won't even find your bag.
Ok. C'est pas ça qu'il faut faire.
Wait!
C'est pas ça qu'il faut faire. Montrez-moi les photos.
Could you show me the photos?
That's the first time one of my models down here has asked me that. Of course you would. But I love that the last thing you'll ever see is yourself through my camera eye. Too perfect.
Il nous les montre ces photos ou pas?
You better ask him something else.
Ah bah ok. On est obligé de faire le journal de toute façon. Je regarde avant parce que potentiellement on aurait pu soutirer autre chose. On est obligé de demander le journal, mais
Wait!
ça me paraît. Bref, ça me paraît pas tellement si logique que ça qu'il accepte.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max.
Let's go.
You can do so much better.
Bon, on va s'en tirer comme ça, mais c'est quelle photo ça nous ramène où ça du coup? Ça nous ramène où? Je sais pas du tout.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner
Au
and
tout
capture you
début
in
du
a
jeu.
moment of desperation. Shh.